right. I lost my sheet. Oh, found my sheet. We're all good. So Tasha, you're on deck again. All right, Terry, come on up. So we're going to ask Terry to escort Terry up. So here we have Terry Whalen Jr. representing his father, Terry Whalen Sr., builder. Terry Whalen Sr. was instrumental in building the foundation of what became the heyday of baseball in Miramichi and surrounding areas. In 1975, he, along with community leaders from Chatham Head, Napan, and Douglastown, established the Miramichi Rural Baseball League, which eventually blossomed into teams at every level. Terry served as a secretary-treasurer for 20 years. Many players from these ranks found later success in NB junior and senior leagues, including former major leaguer Jason Dixon. Terry's impressive resume includes many accomplishments. He served as president of the Newcastle Rec Council from 1967-69. He was a founding member of the Newcastle Football Association and a founding member of the Nordine Recreation Centre. He was the first president of the NB Minor Baseball Association and served as president of the Miramichi Valley Baseball League from 1977 to 93. He was president of the Newcastle Cardinals baseball team in 1998. Terry was also the founding member of the MVBL Old Timers Tournament and chairman of Baseball New Brunswick Hall of Fame. He served as president of Baseball New Brunswick from 1993 to 2003. Terry Whalen Sr.'s devoted commitment to the growth of baseball in the Miramichi makes him a worthy inductee to the Miramichi Sports Wall of Fame.
Thank you so much, Tara. On behalf of my father, I would like to thank the Miramichi Wall of Fame and its nominating committee for this incredible honor. I would also like to congratulate fellow inductees this evening as well. My father wishes he could be here in person, but he has had a bit of a rough go over the last few years with hip replacement surgeries and COVID, and he is in good spirits and one of the toughest people I've ever met, but as the saying goes, Father Time is undefeated. My earliest memories are following my father to ball fields and hockey rinks and receiving a heavy dose of stories to help illustrate how important sports were to the community. Those days sort of seemed like the heyday of sports on the river, with every community fielding teams. Tales like from those of people like Doug Chase, Bob Chase, Johnny Henry, Eric Henry, Walter Votor, Ira McGrates, Cuffy McLaughlin, and Greg Morris. So many great memories we regularly relive every time we get together. At the end of the day, maybe that's what's most important. In those days, my father lived on the phone 365 days a year, always brokering a deal, putting together schedules for another year, or looking for Brian Richards to post another story or photo in the local paper. And he's still doing it. This was long before the days of cell phones and emails and other social media. The home phone was off limits. And likely why it took me until grade 12 of high school to get my first girlfriend. Luckily, I married her. So there's no using the phone. I think my father's passion bordered on obsession, and when he believed in something, he could be very difficult and hard-headed. Anyone of a certain vintage certainly knows what I'm talking about. But his heart was always in the right place, providing an opportunity to countless young people to play sports, and certainly baseball was at the top of his list. He, along with so many other like-minded individuals, why there is such a strong culture and history of sports on the Miramichi, and why I think this Wall of Fame is so important to provide due recognition to so many people that have made this strong culture possible in the Miramichi. In closing, I think the person who deserves the most thanks is my mother, Hazel, who ate a lot of suppers alone and got a front row seat whether she wanted or not to this whole ride. I talked to many people about those good old days, all fondly sharing their stories. My father's very proud to be part of this Wall of Fame and the rich history, and I'm very happy that it will not be forgotten. Again, thank you all so very much.
Thank you.
So our last couple